Thank you, Mrinal. So that sort of concludes our the presentation aspect of this webinar. And if there are general questions that are not too technique specific, this would be a good time. If you can put them in the chat, or you can just raise your hand, or hopefully I or others will see you. Sure, we'll just do this for a few minutes if there are such questions. If there are not, then we'll go directly into these breakout rooms where you'll have an opportunity to talk with the lead scientists and ask more technical questions.
There is one question.
Yes,
Tyson, can you see that Q&A? I can just read it, I guess. It's a great summarize. Please provide a summary of the data policies, retention time at ChemMatCARS, access to world. A link may be useful.
Are you going to address
Mark,
that?
No, I'm reading the question here.
I see. I'm supposed to be answering that. Well, I guess to the extent I understand the question. So of course, the data you measure at ChemMatCARS is available for you to download it. Our intentions are to store it in perpetuity and make it available. We can definitely guarantee that, I think, for 5 years until our next NSF operations grant is up for renewal. But our plans are longer term than that. And what was the last part of that question?
Like a link will be useful.
A link for maybe Tyson
for data. You can see the questions, right? No, if you go down, there's a Q&A next to the breakout rooms.
I don't see.
And there's also chat. I think 2 sources.
I don't see anything in the chat. Okay, but anyway, regarding
under Q&A,
regarding a link, I think when you do an experiment, you can talk with a beamline scientist, and they can provide the link that you'll need to get access to your data.
Okay. Can I follow up for the question?
Sure.
Yeah, actually, so there's the NSF wanted us. I guess they want to make the data available to outside users besides the experimentalists, right? At some point. So that's the second part of it. Is there a policy about that, or have you thought about it?
Okay, so we are not making the data available to users. But as far as we're concerned, it's your data, and if you assign an agreement with your funding agency to make the data available, that's something that would be up to you to decide.
That answers my question.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure, we're not going to broadcast your data. I see Christine has her hand up.
Thought that might be easier than chat or
yes, please.
Q&A. Benoit, you mentioned that the outreach and training, the summer training will start, and that it's covered. There's funds for that from NSF. Do those funds include students registered at international institutions as opposed to U.S. institutions?
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't thought about that. We have some budget for funding. So within that budget, I don't think there's a limit for that. So we can discuss about the needs of that. I don't think we are limited to just the US users. So right. Yeah. There are more questions. It's all on this Q&A. You don't see it. Jonathan Q&A. For G-SWAGs, what is the distance? Could we move that question to the breakout room for the distance between the detector and the sample? I guess we can wait until that particular breakout room. Is that okay? So there's another question. Have there been any changes to the proposal requirement for the I am not sure. Maybe Natalie, do you know? I would suggest you go under UPS system, Universal Proposal System, and see what the requirement
So the
is.
universal proposal system is substantially different than what you had before.
Right.
So the questions are different and the emphasis of different sections is slightly different. So I think you really need to just go to that system so you can start to look at what their template is like and address, what you need to do. But basically, it's primarily, in some sense, the same sort of thing you did before, right? You have to justify the science, you have to justify that it can be done at the particular beamline you want to use, and that you're likely to be successful. But the details of how you do that are now different. So is that it, Benoit?
Yep, that's all the question except for the one who would just direct to the breakout room. There's any hands. And no, I don't see any. If you have a question, we didn't see you, just speak out.
You'll raise your hand.
You'll raise your hand. I mean, we don't see all the screen, so.
I think when somebody raises their hand, it puts them in the upper left corner.
Okay.
If you're in gallery mode. So you should be able to see them easily.
Well, if not, I guess we can go into the breakout room.
Okay, so you can find the breakout room, at least on my screen. You have to click on the More icon below, and then you click on this room you want, and there are 3 rooms. There's ASWACS, liquid surface, and crystallography. So we'll have roughly an hour or however much time you need to go there. So I think people have returned from the breakout rooms. Is that right? Or there's still a big group in
the breakout room already closed.
Breakout rooms are closed. Okay, well, we just want to thank you. I don't know if there are any general questions that came up from the breakout rooms. Yushen, was there anything that should be more broadly discussed here?
In our section, right, pretty much is a technique problem,
Okay.
the question, but not really, in general. So I don't know, they might be, have a question right now, but not in general in our break section.
Okay, I think that's true for the other 2 breakout sessions as well. So I think we'll conclude here. Want to thank you all for attending. There are lots of people you can contact, the beamline scientists, the PIs, and all. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact any of us, and we'll keep you informed as we get closer to completion of things. But we do encourage you to submit a proposal for the what's referred to as the 2026-1 cycle of beam time, which is effectively February through April, but we most likely won't be up till March. And thank you very much, everybody.